I actually really like hammerhead sharks. Hammerhead, great white, mako. I like a lot of the sharks. They're really, really cool. It's smooth from one direction, but rough from the other. Oh, maybe that's why. Maybe I touched it backwards. Kind of like how a porcupine or like cat fur is. It goes one way and then another. I probably pat it backwards, maybe. It happens so quickly because you go in with a group of people and they let you pet it and then they like move you along. So it was like a quick experience. Kind of wish it was a little longer, but you know what? I can say that I did it. I also did pet a baby shark at the New England Aquarium too. That was pretty epic. They were so cute. Just a baby. Yes.
I've actually not done that with sharks.
No?
I've no, I've never. Like I swum the Great Barrier Reef.
Ooh, okay, that's
Um,
pretty cool.
yep. But yeah, I've not done anything with sharks. Like we've got a large aquarium down in the city where you can do that sort of stuff. Or I think you can do that sort of stuff where you can actually be in the tank with the fish.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I like stuff like that. Obviously, like controls. Like, I wouldn't go out in the ocean looking for a shark. Like, obviously not. That would just be crazy. I think they say though sharks are less likely to attack. Like, people think that death by sharks is in a higher number than it is. You know, like yeah, it happens, but it's so rare because you'd have to really like be out there in the like. It's not like the sharks are on the what is it called the shore, literally looking for humans. Like it's not like they're out there to get people. They're just living, and then they see something, and then they're eating because that's their instinct is to eat, right? But I think that the statistics of sharks, like people unaliving by sharks, is lower than like a lot of different other ways of unaliving. You know, I think people think sharks are mean. I don't look at it like sharks are mean. I look at it as it's an animal just living its life, doing what it knows to do. It's not like it's like there's a human. Oh, I don't like them and eat them. You know what I mean? Like they're not like yeah, they can be vicious and aggressive, but I don't feel like it's. I wouldn't take it personal as a human. You know what I mean? Like people think that they're just jerks. It's like no, you're in their territory. They don't know any better, and they eat what they see. Period. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly what Mangoat just said. They only attack during, thinking that we are like seals or dolphins.
Right.
And mentioned this. I mentioned this to you when we were talking about sharks, and, when we were chatting about it.
Mm.
Where if you're a shark and you're underneath looking up, and you see a bodyboard
Mm-hmm.
and a human, you're only going to see the bodyboard, the arms and the legs and the head, and you look like a pasty turtle.
Right, right. They don't know any better. It's so true. Just
Yeah.
like going back and saying like animals don't differentiate things. They see something. It's not like they're like, oh, it's just a human on a board. Never mind. I'm sure they'd prefer to eat animals over us. I don't know if we taste any different, I guess, than anything. I mean, food's food, but I think their diet would not be us specifically. I don't know. Like, I wouldn't know. I can't be like, hey, shark, what's your taste meter on the humans versus turtles or something, you know? I don't know.
Would you would you prefer us with hot sauce or barbecue sauce?
Right, right, right. Oh my goodness. Too funny. Or like some lemon, lime, lemon,
Yeah.
yellow, lemon. Yeah. You're more
Oh,
likely to die by cow than a shark. Wait, what? Really? By a cow? Wait, like a cow attack or like how? Well, I guess maybe statistically because you are more likely to be around a cow than a shark, maybe? I would say, right? You are more likely to get attacked by a cow than you would be a shark. Yeah. Rachel calls me an animal all the time. Oh boy. Guy. Sharks do not target humans. We taste bad. See, that's what I would assume. I feel like we probably don't taste great. Because, like, we have, like, those oils and, like, stuff in our skin, whereas, like, other animals don't. So, I don't know. That's what I would assume. Did you hear about the guy who was attacked by a shark and lost his whole left side? Don't worry. He's all right now. Dang, guy. Nice joke.
I was about to say that is a dad joke and a half.
Literally, in a half and a half. Damn. You got a double dad joke in that one. Nice. Okay, all right. The episode of Jimmy Neutron I'm on is the crossover episode where Jimmy and Timmy. Oh, I heard about that. I didn't see it, but I remember that crossover. That was really cool. It was like Timmy Turner was like more like 3D or whatever, and then Jimmy was more animated. I remember that. That was cool. That was very cool. I love mashups like that. But yeah. All right. What was the name of that giant shark you were talking about? Megalodon? No.
Yeah, Megalodon.
The Megalodon. Yeah, we were talking about that too. You were like saying that it's very possible that it could actually exist. That people thought it was a myth, but it could exist. Because why not? I mean, the ocean's massive. Why couldn't it? We have not explored barely any of the ocean, so we can't really prove anything. Only what we see.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and as I said, there is. There we go. What Mango just said.
What's that? Fun fact,
Go
a
back to the
single
videos.
cow can produce anywhere from 154 to 264 pounds of methane gas per year. You mean from its farts?
Yep, from its farts.
Interesting. See, I didn't know that either. I know they use the
And, like,
manure
it's-
too for like what's it called? I can't think of the word. Literally can't think of the word. When you put it in your garden and stuff, fertilize, right? They use it for
Fertilizer.
fertilizer. That's it. Holy cow, right, guy? The Meg 1 and 2 are, in my opinion, great. I haven't seen it, but that's with Jason Statham in it, right? I think. Anyway, I would like to see those movies. I hear they're good too. But yeah, they're like huge. They're like the biggest sharks ever, right?
Yeah, the Megalodons, yes. But as I said, there's no strong proof that there is one out there, or they are out there.
Mm-hmm.
But there's evidence to suggest that
Mm-hmm.
it can only really be one thing. But there's not really that strong evidence about it.
No, but you did say that something was big enough to do damage. Was it either a boat or a small? Oh, no, you said it was like a whale. Like it was some
Shark, another
or another.
another shark. Yeah, another shark that had a tracker on it. Because I don't know why they were tracking the shark for. I think it was obviously for science and research to see how far this shark went.
Yeah,
And
for science.
they were, yeah, for science. And on the tracker information or readout that they had this a certain water temperature, or a certain temperature that was external temperature that it was reading,
Mm-hmm.
and then all of a sudden the temperature rose unexplainably to body heat temperature,
Mm.
and then the depth went all hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of meters below what a shark can usually go.
Right. So it was carried by something else.
Yeah,
Yeah.
or the tracker at least. But yeah,
Right.
something else had that shark that was getting tracked
Mm-hmm.
and took its place.
That's crazy. That's insane. It's crazy how we don't have technology to scan the oceans deep yet. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sure it's not an easy task at all. I'm sure it's like crazy engineering and whatnot, but like, we can go to outer space, but we can't figure out how to scan the ocean? Like, what? Why not? Why is there not something that exists that we can literally put humans into outer space, but we can't search our own planet's ocean? Think about that. Why? How is that not a thing? Unless they're working on it and they just haven't found a way. But like, you know what I mean? Like, there's sonar radar. Why can't we like ping it? Maybe the deeper it goes, maybe it just loses its frequency. I don't know. But it's very interesting that we have not explored all of our world.
Well, I do know two things. You would have
Yes, I have.
Thank you for the raid. Hi, Angry Geeks.
The
Thank you
only
so
way I
much for
get
the
any
raid.
word
Welcome
I
in. How
gotta
you
tell
doing?
Yeah.
Oh, I am laughing hysterically.
Yeah,
The
Joe,
Temu phone.
Joe, I showed you a picture of baby JJ. He's
I
gonna be
did not.
3.
I don't
Hi,
recall
guys.
where.
Hi. Thank you for the raid, guys. Hope you had a good stream. Welcome in, and I have a cat hair in my nose again. That annoys me because like I was going through my clips and I saw myself like trying to get the cat hair out of my nose. I'm like, I look like I'm tweaking, and I promise you, I'm straight edge. I don't do none of that. There's just a cat hair in my nose, and I keep trying to get it out of my nose. But welcome in, Raiders. Thank you so much for the raid. Angry Geeks, you have a cat nose? No, I said I have a cat hair in my nose. How was your stream? Did you play Need for Speed Unbound the whole time? How did that go? Was it a good stream? Did you have fun? I want to buy that game, by the way. I do have it on my wish list. I just have to have the money to buy it. Rest in peace to voice actor Sheen. Who? I got more cars. Nice. I want to see your cars. Definitely want to check them out. For sure. We will play sometime soon. And more stuff. There you go. Well, I'm glad you're having fun with that game. It's a good game. I used to play Need for Speed all the time. That's all I ever played was Need for Speed. But it's been a while since I did that. Sheen from Jimmy Neutron. Oh, right. That's right. I remember that happening. It is sad. His voice actor. Yes, I remember that happening. Actually, it was like a couple of voice actors that passed away fairly recently. We have a big show on Monday. We do? Is it... I guess you can... Pirates. Oh, the pirate that... Yes, that's right. Yes, Guy. You don't want to miss that episode. It is a pirate-based character... Not character. Guest on our show on Monday. I'm trying to think if there's anything pirate that I own, but there isn't. Dang. It'll be fun, though. Okie dokie. Thank you again for the raid. Author. The author, yes. I'm excited. Alright, what were we talking about? Oh, the Megalodon.
Yeah.
Arr,
And-
exactly.
And also, why can't we map the ocean? We can send people to space, but can't map the ocean.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, I think that's a valid question. I'm sure that already has been asked many times, and I'm sure maybe they're working on it. But, yeah, I mean, I am curious. It's cool because there's so much we don't know about the creatures that are below because there's no apparatus that can handle that much pressure because the deeper you go, the more weight is on top of you, and you don't want to risk anybody's life going down there. But it's like, well, what about an animatronic one? Like, I know it's expensive, right? Like, if you are testing a prototype and you send it down as deep as you can and try to come up with something that can handle the pressure and have a camera on it or whatever and not send a human being down there, why can't we? I know that we have sent stuff down to, like, look at the Titanic and stuff. That's pretty deep, but we haven't gone really deep. What is it? The Marianas Trench? What's the deepest part called? The Marianas Trench? Something like that.
The Mariana
That
Trench.
Marianas. I was close. But yeah, what is it, like 3,000 miles deep or some crazy thing like that? Or I might be off. I don't know. Something like that. But like, there has to be something, right? I mean, I know it's a whole lot of weights, and stuff doesn't last. Even if it was built to last, being under that much pressure for so long, you can only withstand it for so long. I mean, that'd be like hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of equipment that you're risking losing that might malfunction and never come back up again. And now you're essentially polluting the ocean too with all this stuff that you may not get back, and like it sinks to the bottom. So now you're just messing with the ocean by leaving stuff down there, you know? So I don't think there's anybody that would want to be willing to risk all that money getting wasted that's just going to sink, and then our ocean is full of stuff that's sunk to the bottom and we have no way of getting it back out, you know? So there's like pros and cons. I can see that. It is cool to hear about all the different animals, like for example that anglerfish that floated up. That, do you remember that? The fish like from the deep floated up.
Yes.
That was really cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
So okay. So a few things. Recently, scientists, don't ask me how, they believe that they've found a trench in the ocean that's actually deeper than the Mariana Trench.
Really? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
I don't know what they've named it, but yeah, supposedly it's deep. They believe it's deeper than the Mariana Trench.
Interesting.
And